Hello, everybody. I'm trying to figure out how to add a comment in my own live. Shows about how tech savvy I am. Anyway, hello. Happy full moon in Pisces. All about getting into our feels. The Piscean energy is so beautiful. It's so intuitive. It is so flowy and creative. So we're in this Virgo season. So the opposite of the Virgo on the zodiac is Pisces. That's why we have the Pisces full moon. And the Virgo energy is about getting organized, fall cleanup, getting all your ducks in a row. And then when we come into this moon, it's about really our feels and inspired action through creating, whether it's music or art or baking, whatever your creative outlet is. The full moon healing circle is in a couple hours. So if you'd like to join that, I will post. That's why I was trying to figure out how to post. Oh, there we go. I can post this. So here's the link and I can probably pin it. Oh yeah, we'll see. I'm going to be, oh, look at me, tech savvy. There we go. That's the link for the full moon healing circle. If you'd like to join, click it. It'll show you your local time. And once you go through and make the purchase, then a Zoom link is emailed out to you. And there's a replay as well. So I would love it if you joined. It's going to be so great. I haven't done a healing circle in almost 2 months. The summer got so busy. The energies are great right now. I wanted to talk about accountability versus shame. So many of us walk this life, this earth plane, holding shame within our sacral region, because that's where shame and guilt sit, is in our sacral, in that area of our energy body. When we hold shame and guilt, we are vibrating at a very low frequency, because they are at the low end of the spectrum. If you know that, if you've ever seen Dr. David R. Hawking's map of consciousness, you'll see that those energies are at almost the very bottom. And when we hold on to that, there's a big difference between holding ourselves accountable and feeling shameful. This is why I always tell my clients, if you've done something and you feel bad for it, let go of the feeling of shame. Hold yourself accountable. There's a difference between accountability and shame and guilt. Hold yourself accountable for what it is that you don't like, but forgive yourself. Because so many of us, we're so quick to forgive others, or not, but we will never forgive ourselves, and we'll hold on to this shame and this guilt in our body, and it creates this frequency that attracts more of that into us. Because as we know, everything's a mirror for our own energy. So when you feel guilty, or you start feeling shameful, or you're like, oh my gosh, why did I say that? Why did I do that? Stop that. Catch yourself in that moment and rewrite that script in your head. This is how we create beauty. I'll tell you a little story. I was out last night. I went to a comedy show because I love to laugh. I love comedy. We all have things that we love to do. I just like going out, when I feel in the mood. So, and this comedy show was in a casino, and I've never liked casinos. I don't know why. I've always been turned off by the energy, but I'm like, tonight, I'm not going to be triggered by the people I see in the casino, because I think I always feel bad, because a lot of the people in there are people who shouldn't be gambling. Just like a lot of people who drink are the people that shouldn't be drinking. But I'm like, I'm going to release that resistance that I hold towards it. And my partner, we were there, and he's like, well, let's just, play the slot machines. And I'm like, okay, I'm going to make this fun, and I'm going to win something. And I hold this within me where it's like shameful, guilty, never win, this and that. And I'm like, I'm going to rewrite this slate. And we go and we find the slot machine, and we put 20 bucks in it, and we're playing it, not winning, not getting anything. And then I'm like, we are going to win. And he's like, we are going to win. And I went and did it, and we won. I won 75 bucks, but I still won. And it was because I released that resistance. Nothing is coincidence. And I looked at him and I'm like, that's how easy it is to create. That's how creation starts. Because I let go of the shame and the guilt of winning, being in this space that I always used to judge. And I'm like, why can't I have fun here? I can have fun anywhere. And I did. And I won. And this is how easy it is for you to manifest in your life. Let go of that shame, that guilt. And it might not happen like that, because a lot of us are programmed to hold on to that. and live in that. But work at it. Work at it until it becomes second nature, to not feel bad. Like I said, hold yourself, be accountable, because that's integrity. Have integrity, not shame and guilt. And that will catapult you into these higher realms. You will begin to see things from a different perspective, because you're not going to see them through the lens of shame and guilt. Because when we see things through that lens, we see more of that. You're going to see things through integrity and awareness and more unconditional love and compassion, because you're having more unconditional love and compassion for yourself, and you're going to create more beauty around you. And it's magic. This is how it works. This is how life works. And it's beautiful and it's awesome. And you know what? I had such a great day today. I had an in-person client for a healing session today, and I haven't had an in-person client in quite a while, because I work generally over Zoom and through Zoom calls with clients. Like tonight with the healing circle is all over Zoom, which I love because I work with people from all over the world. We all come together and it's beautiful. But it was so enlightening to have an in-person client, and it just invigorated me. And I'm just so ready to have this healing circle tonight and share all this beautiful energy that's around us. So like I said, if you're watching this and it's September 10th still, and you want to join, and it's before 7:30 p.m. Mountain Daylight Time, click the link at the top of the comments, register, and come join us tonight. And there's always a replay available if you can't make it through the whole thing, or if you get interrupted or anything. But we're really going to talk and dig into this intuitive nature tonight, because that, like I said, that's the Piscean nature. It's just this nature of creation. And we're going to just really invigorate that part of us and release the shame and the guilt that we hold. Maybe your gift has been stagnant because somebody made fun of you at some point in your life and you thought you weren't good enough. But no, we're going to release that. Release the shame and guilt and live in integrity. Live in integrity. And that's my message for you tonight. And I love you so much. And I look forward to seeing some of you tonight at the Healing Circle. Or if you want to work one-on-one with me, let me know. Send me a message and I'll send you the information. I love you. Bye.